Most people, you see painting, you already know the subject or the idea. With Sanso, it's like, yes, I see the painting, then I have to see beneath the painting, and then beyond the painting. So it's like, you can stare for it, for like an hour and still try to figure out what is going on, but you don't feel heavy. That, I think, is the turning point for his painting.
Yeah. But back then, it wasn't easy.
No, no. You were asking about how I survived.
Yeah.
I've always been I always do experiment all the time about using this, using that, always. I'm never happy with just, I know already. I don't know already. I must know more.
I think it would be a challenge for Sanso to draw simple lines. I really believe, because he's such a master of using complicated lines and detail to create a vision or a visual. I don't know if he would actually survive just being told you can only draw no more than 20 lines. I think that would drive him insane, but it would be a challenge for Sanso.
I didn't think either that they would be cutting, that the central bank would be cutting off our a measly $150 per month for everything. Okay, so imagine living in Europe even at that period with $150. To me, it was okay, but sometime later, maybe a year or two after, all of a sudden the central bank cut off even the $150. They said, for students to go back, period. Go back to Manila, period. So, do I go back? I mean, a beaten dog, because there's so much I wanted to know, and I still want to know so much. So, I decided to stay, well, bahala na. That was the bahala na. There was the dare, and it was a dare. This friend said, you try. He said, I'm not successful at but I know what a hard time you're having. No heating, no this, no that. There you go. I said, okay. He says, I'll introduce you to my agent, who has not been good with me. Nobody likes my stuff. So I tried with him, and I was totally unsuccessful the first 4, 5, 6 months. Then it clicked, because before I was either too far ahead or or behind. Okay. And so this is the type of work I was doing for experimentation, experimenting. And it clicked. It clicked, not immediately the great success, but it clicked. And then it went up, 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 till I really hit the very top, which was a whole collection for the god of gods in this field, which is Balenciaga. I could have made lots of money on that, really. But then you become a slave of every 3 months, a new season, a new set of designs and this and that. And that was not my idea of becoming anything but, I wanted to be a painter, not a textile designer. So I did a lot while I was studying, but I used a lot, and I'll show you some of I have a lot more of these experimentations that were easily reproduced as a textile design. I regret very much that some people who don't know my works keep on saying that I do always the same things. You've seen now the variety of things I've done, and I keep on doing. So that's why I did the 16-gallery exhibition at the Mega Mall, and still some people have not seen the shows, and they keep on saying the same things, even columnists. Yes. What happens is that these gentlemen, aside from paying you peanuts, not Balenciaga, but the producers of these manufacturers can be real, well, crooks, because they would take your designs, and they had a one-way mirror, and they would put them on their bodies like this to pretend that we're seeing how it looked in the round. And then you would find them, your designs in the street or in the stores. It has happened to me. In any case, there's this rapport with the public that I wish it were clear that I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck, that I've always been experimenting and will always be experimenting. Prints, theater, sculpture, all these things. So I had to invent my own thing, which was painting on panes of glass, pieces of glass, for the projectors to, well, bring out the colors onto the people. And then later on, the same effect is reproduced on the singers on the stage. Let's say that the glass bits I used for the projection were about this size, if not larger, about this size. But of course, it was totally impractical. So I decided to reduce it slowly to this size, which is this. So this is the original. This is the original of this. Okay. Now, of course, this is an original photograph, and this is an original miniature that is transparent, and so you can use it as a slide. So when I say hand-painted slides, that's what they are. There's no camera involved, none whatever. I have boxes of this stuff, and then I go back and fall in love. Oh, well, look at this, how beautiful. Why don't I continue? Okay, that's it. No great secret is that. You go by your own feelings, because that's what art is all about. If it's not that, well, then it's just illustration, which is very honorable, but it's something else. They say that an illustrator can do what he wants, and an artist, if he's a painter, if he's an artist, can only do what he's made of. Each time I changed subjects, or not because there was a market, because I needed it.
I have yet to see a humongous mural. I have seen big paintings, but the detailed work that Sanso does, I'm just kind of curious what a mural, maybe a 10 by 30 mural or something would look like if Sanso does it.